Hi there, it's Pete. Welcome to lesson number 6 of the Easy Beginners Baritone Ukulele Series 4. Right, so we're on our last little lesson for this series. We dedicated this to the Beatles. So our first lesson we done Let It Be, that classic Beatles tune, absolutely brilliant. Lesson number 2 we done Nowhere Man. That's another one of my favourites as well. You got To Hide Your Love Away was lesson 3. Lesson 4, it was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds with that Kato Mellowers version. I really like that version. And where are we to? And lesson number 5, we done that All My Lovin'. Absolutely brilliant. And today's lesson number 6, we're going to do Help by the Beatles. I think Oasis actually done a version of this, but I think my version seems to sort of stray to the Beatles version really, so let's just call this the Beatles version. So Help, so it starts with a G. So when I was younger, so much younger than today, that's a B7. Never needed anybody's help in any way, but now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up the door. Some absolutely brilliant chords. So what we're going to do, take the capo off, we're going to do the standard tuning like we always do. So the string closest to the ground is string 1E, string 2B, string 3 G, and string 4 D. Right, so that's the standard tuning. I'll pop my capo on the 2nd fret, make sure it's not vibrating. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so you haven't got to have a capo. If you haven't got one, don't worry. Right, so here we go. Help by the Beatles. Absolutely. So we got a G, we got a B7, which we haven't done a great deal of lately, E minor, a C, F major 7, and that's about it, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 chords, 6 chords. Right, so our first little chord is a G major. So G major is, I didn't use my 2nd finger for this, in the 1st string, 3rd fret. Play all the strings, that's your G major. Right, so we've got a B7 now, which is a lovely little chord. So your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of the 4th string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 1st string. That is your B7. So now we've got a nice easy E minor on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Play all the strings, that's your E minor. Right, now we've got a C major. So C major, your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string, one closest to you. And play all the strings, that's your C major. So now we've got an F major 7, that nice, I love that chord. So F major 7, your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of the 2nd string, your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger is in the 3rd fret of the 4th string. That's your F major 7. Right, so let's have a recap. We've done them all, I think we have. So we've done a G, a B7, E minor, a C, and an F major 7. I think that's it. I think that's about 5 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5 chords. Right, so how it goes, I'll just show you how it goes a minute. So there's like a little intro of a G. So you do a G for a couple bars. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up the door. Right, so that's the first verse. So I think what we'll do, I'll play it again and we'll do the chords on that one again. So here we go. So we got a little intro of a G. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. But these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and I've opened up the door. Right, so we're going to do the chords now. So when is a G. When I was younger, so much younger, is a B7 than today. E minor, never needed anybody's help. It's a C in any way. So it's a anyway is a F major 7, anyway, and a G. Stays with a G. But now these days are gone, I'm not so, is it a B7? So self-assured. B minor, now I find I've changed my mind. I've opened, is a C major. Up is a G, sorry, F major 7. And a G on door. So we'll do that again. So it's E minor. Now I find I've changed my mind. I've opened is a C. Up is a F major 7. The door is a G. I do like a little jingle on that G. That sort of thing. So that's verse 1. I might just do it again for you. So G is when I was younger, so much younger. It's a B7 than today. A minor, never needed anybody's help. It's a C in any. F major 7 way is a G. Carrying on with the G now. But now these days are gone and I'm B7, not so self-assured. E minor now. Now I find I've changed my mind and I've opened, C, up, F major 7, the door is a G. Right, so that's the verses. I'll go right through the whole song. So the chorus, I'll just play the chorus a minute. So it's starts in A minor. Oh, another chord, A minor. Right, so it's help me if you can, I'm feeling down. F, to appreciate you being around. A D7, help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? Right, so we found some new chords in the chorus. So we've got an A minor. We'll just do the fingering for the A minor a minute. So the A minor, your first finger is in the first fret of the second string, and your second finger is in the second fret of the fourth string, and your third finger is in the second fret of the third string. So that's your A minor. Right, so we've got an A minor, that's a new chord, and also a D minor, which is a great chord, your D minor. Right, so your in D minor is your first finger is in the first fret of the second string. Your second finger is in the second fret of the third string, and your third finger is in the second fret of the first string. That's your D7. So hopefully that is all the chords now. Right, so I'll do the actual chorus again in a minute. So it starts in A minor. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. F, I do appreciate you being round. D7, help me get my feet back on the ground. A G, won't you please? A C, help me. A G. Right, we'll just have a look at that chorus again. So help me is a A minor. If you can, I'm feeling down. It's an A minor still. And I do. It's an F major 7. Appreciate you being round. F major 7 again. Help me is a D7. Help me get my feet back on the ground. It's a D7 still. Won't you please is a G. Please is a C. Help me is a G. So let's just do what we've done so far. So the first one and the chorus. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. Now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and I've opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. So that's verse 1 and chorus 1. So now we got verse 2. I'll just sing it a minute. So it's now my life is changing, oh so many ways. My independence seemed to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure. Right, we'll do that again. So here we go. I know my life is changing, oh so many ways. Independence seemed to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know I just need you like I've never done before. Right, so that's verse 2. And now it's a G. My life has changed in oh so many ways is a B7. A minor now. Sorry, E minor. My independence seemed to vanish is a C. In the is a F major 7. Haze is a G. So now it's a G, so it's but every now and then, so G, I feel is a B7, feel so insecure. E minor now, I know that I just need you like I never, it's a C, done, it's an F major 7 before. Now we've got that chorus again now, so it's help me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being round. my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. But now and then, so it just carries on again, really. So we've done verse 1, chorus 1, verse 2, and I've just done chorus 2. So now it really just goes right back to verse 1 again. So so it does verse 1, and then it does like a little chorus. So the chorus is help me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? I'll just finish it like that. So that's really the whole song. Absolutely brilliant Beatles tune, Help. I think Oasis has done it as well. It's very, very similar to this version. But yeah, so that's lesson number 6 of our little Beatles sort of series to an end now. So like I said in lesson number 5, I'm thinking about doing a series 5. Sort of like a very, very, very sort of easy sort of version. Let me just show you a minute. So just a very, very simple, really, little series for the ukulele. That's what I was going to do anyway. So I hope it's going to be all right for you, because I know several people are interested in the other tuning, the first string A, second string E, third string C, and fourth string G. So it's got a nice sort of rich sort of sound to it. I mean, the baritone ukulele, it sounds very similar to a classical guitar, really, which as soon as I started playing the baritone, I thought that actually it was very similar to the classical guitar, but these have got their own sort of so I mean, there's several chord places on the actual fretboard that are very similar to the baritone, but they're actually called a different name. It's like on the baritone, that there would be a G, but on the soprano, with the other tuning, with the A, E, C, and G tuning, that is a C, and that is a C7 instead of a G7. So I'm not trying to confuse you. I mean, but if you play the guitar or the baritone ukulele, you might already know quite a few chord sort of places on the fretboard, but it's just the names change a bit. That's all really. Instead of this being an E minor up here on the second fret, fourth string, it's an A minor, and this yeah. So we'll come to that in series 5. I think I'm definitely going to try and do it now. Like I said, I haven't done it yet, but I think we do need a sort of ultimate easy sort of beginners tutorial sort of series for the soprano, concert, and tenor tunings, and so just watch this space, and I look forward to seeing you in the next series. Thanks very much for all your interest, and it's been great doing these series, really, and it's sort of like making me learn as well, really, because I think if you can play the guitar and a few instruments, you sort of get lazy really, and you don't want to do any more. But this is definitely teaching me as well. So yeah, thanks for taking a look, and I'll catch you again. Cheers now, bye.